UGC NET English paper second, paper second English, chapter 3 fiction short story. Mahatma Gandhi. Question and answer. He is a lawyer, politician, activist, and writer. He is associated with Champaran agitation, Khera agitation, Khilafat movement, non-cooperation movement, Quit India movement. He is, आंसर होगा महात्मा गांधी. ही इज महात्मा गांधी. Dandi Salt March occurred in, answer 1930. Question. Gandhi's birthday 2 October is celebrated as, answer International Day of Non-Violence. Question. The stories of Sarvana Kumar and Raja Harishchandra influenced, answer Mahatma Gandhi. Question. It haunted me and I must have acted Harishchandra to myself times without number, answer Mahatma Gandhi. Question. Who studied law and jurisprudence in London, answer Mahatma Gandhi. Who enrolled at the Inner Temple as he wanted to be a barrister? Question. Who enrolled at the Inner Temple as he wanted to be a barrister? Answer Gandhi. Question. Who was popular among the Indian indentured workers in South Africa? Answer Mahatma Gandhi. The Gandhi-Irwin Pact was signed in, answer March 1931. Question. Who resigned from Congress Party membership in 1934? Answer Mahatma Gandhi. Friends and comrades, the light has gone out of our lives and there is darkness everywhere, and I do not quite know what to tell you or how to say it. Our beloved leader, Bapu, as we called him, the father of the nation, is no more. Perhaps I am wrong to say that nevertheless we will not see him again, as we have seen him for these many years. We will not run to him for advice or seek solace from him, and that is a terrible blow, not only for me but for millions and millions in this country. Who addressed his countrymen about Gandhi's death? Answer Jawaharlal Nehru. The words of epigraph on the Raj Ghat Memorial in New Delhi are, answer He Ram. Question. Who is associated with Harijan, Indian opinion, and Young India and Navjivan? Answer Mahatma Gandhi. My experiment with truth is Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. Answer autobiography. The complete title of Gandhi's autobiography is, answer an autobiography or the story of my experiment with truth. Question: who translated my experiment with truth from Gujarati into English? Answer: Mahadev Desai. Question: my experiment with the truth covers Gandhi's life right from his early childhood to answer 1921. Question: my experiment with truth is not written in a book from, but it is written in weekly installment and published in answer Navjivan from 1925 to 1929. Question: the English translation is published in answer Young India. Question: who motivated Gandhiji to write the autobiography? Answer: Swami Anand and Gandhi's co-workers. Question: my experiment with the truth is divided into answer 5 parts. Question: playing the husband, a tragedy, my father's death, and my double shame, my choice, my helplessness appear in part. Answer 1. Question: before I close this chapter of my double shame, I may mention that the poor mite that was born to my wife scarcely breathed for more than 3 or 4 days. Nothing else could be expected. Let all those who are married be warned by my example. Answer: my experiment with truth. Question: identifications with everything that lives is impossible without self purification. Without self purifications, the observance of the law of ahimsa must remain an empty dream. God can never be realized by one who is not pure of heart. Self purifications, therefore, must mean purifications in all the works of faith, and purifications being highly infectious. Purification of oneself necessarily leads to the purifications of one's surroundings. This appears in answer my experiment with the truth. Ahimsa is the farthest limits of humility, but to me the Gita became an infallible guide of conduct. It became my dictionary of daily reference. Fearless is the first requisite of spirituality. Cowards can never be moral. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks he becomes. Life is greater than all art. Though God may be love, God is truth above all. A man of few words will rarely be thoughtless. In his speech, he will measure every word. These are very popular quotes from my experiment with truth written by Gandhiji. Question: towards self restraint, fasting, literary training, fasting as penance, a spiritual dilemma, how a client was saved are some chapters that appears in part. Answer 4. Question: the first experience Shanti Niketan was of third class passengers wing. Kumbh Mela, Lakshman Jhula, face to face with Ahimsa, the onion thief, the birth of Khudi, the birth of Khadi are some chapters that appear in part 5. Answer 5. Writing an autobiography is a practice. Piku. West I know of nobody in the East have. One except amongst those who have, supposing you reject tomorrow the as principles today, or supposing future your plans of today is not likely that who shape their conduct on the authority of you. What spoken or written may be misled. Don't you think it would be better not to write anything like an autobiography? At any rate, just yet this appears in answer introductions to my experiment with truth. What I want to question, what I want to achieve, what I have been striving and pinning to achieve these 30 years is self realization, to see God face to face, to attain moksha. This appears in answer introductions to my experiment with truth. Question. The seeker after truth should be humbler than the dust. The word crushes the dust under its feet, but the seeker after truth should so humble himself that even the dust could crush him. Only then and not till then will he have a glimpse of truth. This appears in answer introductions to my experiment with truth. Question. Let hundreds like me perish, but let truth prevails. Let us not reduce the standards of truth even by a hair's breadth, for judging erring mortals like myself. This appears in answer introductions to my experiments with truth. Question. In bidding farewell to the reader for the time being, at any rate, I ask him to join with me in prayer to the God of truth that he may grant me the boon of ahimsa in mind, word and deed. Answer my experiment with truth. Questions. Those pure drops of love cleansed my heart and washed my sin away. Only he who has experienced such love can know what it is, as the hymn says. Only he who is smitten with the arrows of love knows its power. Answer my experiment with truth. Question. When death is imminent, who can think of the right remedy? Who said? Answer Gandhiji. Question. The same to which I have referred in a foregoing chapter was this of my carnal desire, even at the critical hour of my father death, which demanded wakeful service. It is a blot I have never been able to effect or forget, and I have always thought that although my devotions to my parents knew no bounds, and I would have given us anything for it, yet I was with and found unpardonably wanting, because my mind was at the same moment in the grip of lust. I have therefore always regarded myself as a lustful, though a faithful husband. It took me long to get free from the shackles of lust, and I had to pass through many ordeals before I could overcome it. This appears in answer my experiment with truth. I take about 35 questions and answer in Mahatma Gandhi chapter.